Yo, what's going on? Blair at the car, guys. You already know, like, I literally just got back in from Oklahoma City. That's a hell of a drive, but y'all thought the deck was dead. So y'all thought, we're missing two Dark Destroyers. Dark Destroyers are at 3, not at 3. The deck's gonna suck. Well, surprise, I topped again with Cosmos with one Dark Destroyer. It's still the Fire King Island build. I know a lot of people, like, especially in the Cosmo group, and like other people just talking randomly on Facebook or in person or whatever, they think they really dislike the Fire King Island build, but just at this point in the meta or in the game right now, this is literally the best version. Especially with people playing kaijus, maining kaijus, siding kaijus, you need to put as many monsters on board as possible, even including multiple pilots, so you don't just lose to a kaiju, so you can still be able to tag out for your ships and everything. So this is definitely the better version with everybody playing kaijus. The way my rounds went, it was 8 rounds, no buys. I finished day 1. I finished the Swiss rounds X01, 701, only at 1 draw. I didn't lose a match during Swiss, but I did lose in top 16 after going first. Game 1 just flat out destroyed him, and then game 2 and game 3 I lost to Vanity's Fiend. Game 3 was Vanity's Fiend Regeki, and there was not much I could do against it, even though I tried to play around as much as possible, but hey, it happens. But Fire King Cosmos, still alive, still in there. So let's get right into it. You already know. So, one Dark Destroyer. I feel like one was okay. Still played Double Planet. Blue Eyes is a thing, and they play a lot of spells. There were a lot of like Pendulum players. Like there was a Pendulum player that was destroying people. The one that got second, and then like the Metalfoe decks, Metalfoe variants or whatever. So I still wanted to play this. So if I got this out with a combo, or just got this out by itself, like with like a tin can to put stuff in the graveyard, it was really hard for them to. It'd be hard for them to play. I played one Eclipser. I wanted to put another target, like with Dark Destroyer being at 1, I wanted to put another ship in there that couldn't be targeted. And then even if you do this with Island, like if you have both field spells and this, you can Island, pop this, search your chicken or whatever your Fire King target, and then you get a search from this. If you already have a pilot in hand, you can search Dark Destroyer, or you can search Tin Can or whatever you need. Anything, like pretty much anything you needed. Like it was a good way to search what you needed. And searching Dark Destroyer is broken. I played 2 Forerunner. Wanted to play 2. The second one for the other Dark Destroyer, something that couldn't be targeted, and also gaining life points is really good and it's pretty big. Still one Landwalker. I didn't think more was needed. Triple Slip Rider, like back row is a hell of a thing. So just being able to pop back row is still needed for the Island combo. 3 is a must. 1 Delta Shuttle for the combo. 1 Dark Lady to negate effects. She's okay. I hate drawing this card. So that's my only one. I played 1 Wicked Witch. There were a lot of times when I was like testing or playing whatever, I'd have a big like a ship, and then I'd have to float down and they have multiple monsters that can attack. And I don't want to float down into like Farm Girl or Sword Trooper or any of the other pilots for them to just get eaten up by an attack. So I decided to play this to float, like, so if they went from a ship, I'll just float down into this and then use her effect and can't be destroyed. And this came up really clutch a lot. It is also kind of an out to like Vanity's Fiend or something like that, because I can make this stick and then like tribute summon over it or anything, or just keep it until I can get an out. So it's really good. 2 Farm Girl is broken. There's a lot of times I resolve both. Like I would do one, then float into the other one, and then like get a double search. Like so 2 Farm Girls is really good. 2 Sword Troopers for the combo to get back stuff that goes to the graveyard. 2 Straw Man. I just feel like 2 was just needed. 3. I feel like I've seen some decks play 3, but I feel like 3 is just too much for this. I think 2 was perfect. And 2 Tin Cans. If you don't open your island play, you want to be able to just do your regular Cosmo plays. So 2 is fine. Island targets, still Chicken and Yaksha. Yaksha, like I said earlier, like the one from Toronto, Yaksha's broken. Popping your Cosmo Town, popping your ships on the field or in the hand is really broken. It comes in clutch a lot. And double Maxi, a lot of deck special summoning. And that's all the monsters. It's 25 spells. I think it was 13 of them. Triple Cosmo Town, staple. You already know what that does. Still triple Island. I want to get this as fast as possible, so I wanted to max out. I did draw this a lot, and like a lot of games where you open with this and a ship, not even just Cosmo Town, opening this and a ship can just like extend your plays like so much further. And even if I don't open this like in my opening hand, like if I open this like later in the game, I can just pop off with this, and this ultimately almost always steals me the game when I draw into this later. And to get to either one of them really fast, still triple terraforming, triple desires. I want to draw cards. Sometimes like I'll draw like an awkward hand, and then this will get me there like 9 times out of 10. Almost every game, it's like still the same thing. Almost every game I resolve this, I won. Like it's more that I won than that I lost. And I did banish Dark Destroyer one time. One funny story, I did banish 3 Cosmo Towns, I think twice, but I still won those games. So, whatever. One because this card is broken, and traps, 7 traps. Triple Mojo because this card is insane. Not being able to target and then setting up your ships. Definitely facilitates OTK. Still 2 call, get your ships back from the grave. And this time, I decided to main 2 strike. Like when you set up your board, like if you do the combo and then back this up with like any trap that you back this up, like you back your combo up with, Call to Haunted, if you float down a tin can, Mojo, if you got a ship to float down into other stuff. But like this as well, this literally just stops almost everything. It stops. You can stop a maxi if you need to. You can stop floating effects. It could be clutching the mirror match as well. I didn't play the mirror match, but just anything. This performed really, really well this weekend. Really, really well. Except against Vandy Team. It doesn't out that. That's 45 cards in the main deck. Still, just for fodder for Pot of Desire, so I don't banish too much of the stuff that I need. Extra deck, F-Zero, Cherry's target, and I can make it. Herald for a combo piece. Grand Pulse, pop stuff, can be a combo piece. Levier, to do broke stuff with the pilots. Break Sword. I summon this a lot, and usually when this comes on the board, I'm like, it's almost game. Because popping Cosmo Town, popping ships, and then getting rid of your stuff, this card is really, really good in the deck. The Boosty Bug combo is still broken. Get over Beatrice, get over defense position. This out at Beals. Someone made Beals. They saw what I was playing and made it first turn and got punished for it. Abyss Dweller. The reason I played Abyss Dweller, if you couldn't tell already, because Yaksha's level 4 and Wicked Witch is level 4. And I actually did make this in the tournament against BA. Like I had this and Pallades on board, and that's pretty much game right there. Pallades. Vocosaurus, I didn't make this weekend, didn't need it. My favorite card combo, you know I definitely make this still. Gaia Charger to go on Vocosaurus, but didn't need it. Cherry's target, and the last card in the extra deck, I had to give it back because I was borrowing it, but this used to be Durandal, but Durandal sucks. This was actually Omega. I decided to put Omega in the extra deck for a Cherry's target just in case for like Dark Synchro or like the Shiranui deck that can spit out like Omegas and jump. But funny story, I didn't play any of those, so it kind of was dead in my extra deck, but even though I had the space. But I was playing against a BA. I opened Cherries. I cherried him for his Dantes. Game 2, I cherried him. I drew another Cherries later in the game, but there was no reason for me to use it. So I had a Slip Rider on board. So I normal summoned the Cherries and made Omega. I used Pot of Desires that game and banished my Dark Destroyer. I banished my Dark Destroyer. So I made it, did my thing, hit standby phase. I put Dark Destroyer back in the graveyard, and I had 2 Call to Haunted set. So that was pretty broken. That was pretty funny. And extra deck. Changed from Toronto a little bit. Side deck, sorry. 2 Gamma Seal, 2 Super Gamma Seals.
Kitty.
Is he in the way?
Yeah.
Fuck out of here. Alright, so 2 Gamma Seal. To put on top of stuff, put on top of Spirit, Azurize, any problem cards. Not Vandy's Fiend though. 2 Flying Sea. I sided this for the mirror. I did double Flying Sea, double Cherries. Cherries is broken as always, but Flying Sea, I didn't see it, but all the BA players that I played, this weekend were playing Vanity's Fiend. So, in retrospect, like Flying Sea was literally like just terrible. They would have just underperformed because they would have just distributed it for Vanity's Fiend. So, I'm pretty sure I'm taking this out. Like this wasn't good at all this weekend. Double Twin Twister for back row. Forbidden Chalice for problem monsters. This was my out to Vanity's Fiend. Just in top 16, I had it, but game 2 I had it against them to out it, but I was just out of resources to do anything. And then game 3, I just needed a ship when he had Vanity Fiend on board to just blow him out and win the game, but I couldn't draw ship. But Chalice is good. I do like Chalice. I kept 2 Master Restricts in because Get out, Jake. Because I was gonna take them out for something else, but with the new tribute burial card that came out in the Revival of the Return of the Duelist, Revival of the Duelist or whatever, Rivals of the Duelist, whatever it's called, the new pack that just came out. I was thinking that some people were gonna try and play Monarchs with that because that card's pretty good in that deck. So I decided to keep it in, and I wound up playing against extra deck Monarchs round 1. So this literally won me the game. And then triple anti-spell for spell decks. All right, that's the deck profile. I told y'all I was gonna do it again. That I was gonna top with Cosmos. 1 Dart Destroyer does not hamper the deck. The thing that people don't know to do with that, like say they do Tin Can, at times you don't need to search Dart Destroyer like off the rip. You don't need to reveal Dart Destroyer if you didn't draw it. Like if you just like reveal 3 other ships, like I would do Lamp. Like if I didn't have Dart Destroyer and had Tin Can and like other cards in my hand. I would set a call or whatever, Mojo or anything. I would just reveal Eclipser, Forerunner, and Landwalker, and then they see that and they're thinking, oh damn, he already has Dark Destroyer, so they're gonna play around the Dark Destroyer right then and there. And then like when you see that, like they see you don't have it or whatever, and they try to play around it, they just ultimately lose, and then you just search it later and just kill them. Especially with Farm Girl, so Dark Destroyer at 1 was still fine. I was still able to do what I needed to do, but that's just me knowing the deck. But definitely make sure you still give it a try. You can try this list out if you want to, or still just have faith in the deck. The deck is still broken. I didn't lose a match until top 16. That was the only time I lost a match this whole weekend. But that's me. Make sure you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions about the deck or ratios or whatever, just post them down in the comments below. I'll make sure to go answer them when I read them. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe as well. That really helps us out. But if for some reason, you know who you are. If you didn't like the video,